Welcome back to part 2 of this Firkin travel special. I'm in Australia, travelling along the Pacific Highway from Sydney to Brisbane. We've left Shoal Bay and arrived at Coffs Harbour in search of some beer refreshment. Slap bang in the middle of the town is King Tide Brewing, Coffs Harbour's local independent microbrewery. It has an impressive tap room with the usual merchandise on offer. And around the back is where all the magic happens, producing an exciting range of beers, from crisp lagers, tasty pale ales, hazy IPAs, and everything in between. My first paddle of 4 beers, the single hop West Coast IPA, was strong, dry and very hoppy. Doof Doof, the German IPA, was hoppy and bitter to the finish, with a piney hit in the flavour. Coffs Coast Pale Ale was everything you want from a pale ale. The South Island Irish Stout, while roasty and somewhat creamy, was a little thin. My second paddle of 4 beers, the Banana Republic Weiss Beer. Perhaps not as wheaty as I'd hoped, but the banana flavour did come through. Hippie camper Belgian ale had some great traditional Belgian flavours, while the hazy IPA Hideaway was full of tropical fruits, hoppy and juicy. Beached as XPA was absolutely fine, an easy drinker to end my visit. As is quite common these days, the taproom also offered a delicious range of food from its on-site kitchen, just what we needed before going back on the road, heading up the Pacific Highway. Farewell, Coffs Harbour. My next stop was Byron Bay, a popular holiday destination known for its beaches, surfing and these local community free barbecue events. But I was feeling rather parched from my journey, and it was beer that was needed, not a barbecue. Stone and Wood Brewery and Tasting Room, Byron Bay. Plenty of facilities for the driver in your group. It's enormous. That's where all the important stuff happens. Ye gods, it's enormous. So, going round clockwise, we have here a blueberry wheat beer, which I have already started. We've then got a dark mild. At the back there we have a Bavarian wheat beer. Down here we have a hazy IPA. And then we have a Citra Pale Ale. What a gang, what a selection. And oh my goodness, this is full of blueberries. Very fruity. Delicious. So on to the dark mild. It's got that sort of deep, is it coppery, reddy kind of colour? Let's have a little taste of it. Yes, it's malty. It's a little on the thin side, I think. There's a very subtle hint of smokiness to it. Very pleasant. On what is a rather wet day here in Byron Bay. And so now on to the, you can see I've already had a little sample of this. This is the German Bavarian Weissbier. And oh my goodness, that is absolutely spot on. Full of banana flavour. Delicious. The Firkin wife is just going to try a little bit of that. Oh, I think she likes it. It is delicious. That's why the German beers taste so good. Has a hazy appearance to it, as most do. Absolutely spot on. And so on to the fourth beer in my selection of 5. This is the new favourite on the Firkin map, the hazy IPA. Let's get a little sample, shall we? Oh yes, refreshing. It's fruity, it's floral, it's aromatic, zesty. Just what you want from a hazy IPA. Comes tapping on my shoulder at a rather impressive 5.2%. So not shabby at all. It really is delicious. I think that was about enough. Look at the size of that chicken. Some chicken, some neck. And so this final beer is a Citra Radler. It's a combination of beer and soda. It's a bit like a shandy in a way. It's quite soft on the palate, easy drinking. It has a citrus flavour to it, pale yellow in colour. It's fine, it's a bit of fun, an easy drinker, very quaffable indeed. This fella is rather popular here at the brewery. I think he's had a touch too much of the stout, coming in at 12%. He's looking a little shaky on those legs. It was time to take to the road once more, heading out of Byron Bay to the Gold Coast, our penultimate stop before reaching Brisbane. The Burleigh Heads National Park gave us a fabulous view of the Gold Coast. And further out, in the Springbrook National Park, we were still offered a view of the Gold Coast, as well as an impressive rainforest and waterfalls. A quick visit to Surfers Paradise, and would you believe it? Completely unplanned, totally off the radar, and slap bang in the middle of this very commercialised area, I found the Surfers Brewery. With its funky lighting, this working microbrewery and restaurant is located in the heart of Surfers Paradise, producing bold craft beer, great food and a beachside vibe. I only had time for the 1 pint and went for Where is Alice, a deliciously juicy, hazy pale ale. They had plenty more, but time was pressing. Back on the streets of Surfers Paradise, a quick visit to Ripley's Believe It or Not, where homage is paid to the oldest brewery in the world, the Weihenstephan Brewery in Germany. Just south of Surfers Paradise is Burleigh Heads and the Black Hops Brewery Tap Room. Founded on the Gold Coast in 2015, Black Hops began in a small Burleigh Heads garage. Their first brew, an eggnog stout. This was the original brewery before they moved their production brewery to Bigera Waters. Try that again. Right then, so we've got 4 delicious looking ales. We've got here an East Coast Haze on the left hand side, followed by a Hornet IPA. We've then got a wheat beer, and this one's an interesting one. It's a ginger cider. The first 4 for our afternoon visit to the Black Hops Brewery. The East Coast Haze was smooth and juicy with a subtle touch of tropical fruits. The Hornet IPA brought together a bitter hops bite and a citrus fruit nose. The wheat beer was a classic with yeast-driven aromas of banana and clove and a soft, full body. The ginger cider is apple-based but with a hearty ginger addition, popular with those non-beer drinkers, if there was ever such a thing. It was time to leave the Black Hops Brewery, but on the recommendation of a delightful chap I was talking to, my walk took me just 10 minutes away to yet another brewery. There he is. Nestled in an unassuming pocket of an area called Miami, Precinct Brewing Company has transformed an old workshop into the perfect space, catching up with your nearest and dearest while sampling the delights of the beer on offer. It was time to get back on the road for the very last leg of our road trip to the city of Brisbane. I had planned to visit just the one brewery in Brisbane, but as had become the norm on this trip, I managed to stumble across another. But we are basically waiting for a ferry to come here, and it is going to take us over there, Holman Street. Holman Street is the river stop for the Sea Legs Brewing Company. Established in 2018, this independent working brewery offers a relaxing, friendly atmosphere, happy hours Monday to Friday, a quiz night every Tuesday, and a range of tasty grub, including pizzas, burgers, and salads. So the 4 we've got here were chosen by the Firkin wife. So on her head be it. So this first one, Gon Troppo, is a passion fruit and dragon fruit sour. What did we have next? This is a Kiwi Haze. It's a New Zealand hazy pale. This one in fact I did choose this. Believe it or not, it's a Pavlova sour. And then this is the Sea Legs X Fox Coffee. It's a breakfast stout. Delicious. Well, Gone Troppo, the passion fruit and dragon fruit sour, is quite easily the best sour beer I've ever had. Absolutely delicious. Just that right balance. Tart, but also thirst quenching. Absolutely brilliant. And the hazy, the Kiwi Haze, the New Zealand Hazy Pale, again, just offering something a little bit different to all those other hazy pales. A real grassy, floral flavour to it. Really just gave it something a little extra. Absolutely wonderful. And the Pavlova sour, well, I didn't get any Pavlova, but I did get plenty of fruit. And it was sour, more sour than tart. And wow, this breakfast stout. Strong, rich coffee. Just what you need when you've woken up. Absolutely spot on. I should, of course, point out the Firkin wife has excellent taste in beer and a good eye for spotting great beer. We took the riverboat back to the South Bank, and after exploring all the delights the South Bank had to offer, including its very own man-made beach, it was time to head to my final brewery. Brisbane Brewing Company combines on-site brewing with a nicely set-out tap room. Established in 2005, it remains an independent brewery offering an exciting range of craft beers. Tongue Twister was a subtle sour, not as tart as I like me sours, and was a little on the thin side. End Pils was crisp and with all the classic flavours of a German Pilsner. The Lil Crush XPA, well, the hoppy punch that I had anticipated was a little softer than I'd hoped for. But Clarence the Ginger Beer, well, that packed an excellent punch of ginger, hit you right at the back of the throat. The Orange Injustice is an IPA collaboration with wonderful fruity notes of apricot, peach and banana. The Brisbane Pale Ale, the BPA, well, it had a peculiar flavour. At first I thought stale water, but then I thought they'd dipped me vegetables in it. The Cold IPA, it was malty and piney. It was cold as well. And finally, La Belle Saison. It's been so long since I last had a saison, but it was delightful with its subtle, peppery flavour. It was a wonderful, quiet moment to sample these last few beers at the Brisbane Brewing Company. Like all the tap rooms I visited on this trip, it was well set out and welcoming. It has been a wonderful trip, sampling the delights of Australia's beer scene. I had originally planned to visit just 5 breweries between Sydney and Brisbane. In the end, I visited 11 breweries and sampled over 50 different ales and craft beers. But my time was up. This is the last episode in this, my first series exploring the delights of beer and craft ale. But I will be back in just a few short weeks with my second season, exploring the wonders of Yorkshire. Cheery bye!